All right, y'all. We're in Kansas City right now, and
Today's Sunday.
It's Sunday evening. We're in Kansas City at Arthur Bryant's Barbecue, right smack dab downtown Kansas City. My sister and her son with us. They're crashing a party, so we're getting ready to go try this. We'll check it out. Talk to you later. Okay, y'all. So we just came out of Arthur Bryant's in Kansas City.
Yep.
Downtown Kansas City. Got my sister in the back, her son Cole, my sister Sarah, and you guys know who we are. So everything happened quick like in here. We walk into place and the people that are in the kitchen are shouting out what they got left. So we had to pick from what they got left. So we ended up with some ribs and some what's called burnt ends. Most people know what burnt ends are. It's the end of the brisket, kind of lightly chopped up. So and they didn't have any chicken, so we didn't get any chicken, and we ended up with coleslaw and
baked beans.
Baked beans, because they don't have any
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. You know how I feel about the mac and cheese. We get through the line, we get everything, we sit down. I think Cole back there got some pulled pork, so he'll tell you how that was here in a minute. How is the burnt ends? We're going to use the burnt ends for the brisket review, because it's actually brisket. So what do you think about that?
Oh, they were really good. I mean, it was. I don't even know. I feel like I always say that. It was really good.
She always says they're really good because. So
I love
compared to
brisket.
what? Compared to what brisket?
Okay.
I mean, how do you think they were better than the other briskets? Or are they best brisket or not the best brisket?
I would say this brisket is probably 2 or 3. I can't decide on the list.
2 or 3 on the list out of 7 so far.
Out of just the briskets, yes.
Right. So it's pretty good brisket. It wasn't. I don't think it was the best brisket we've had, but it was a pretty good brisket.
Yeah.
Because the best brisket we had was 1907, which was Little Rock. Had that brisket butter all over it, but pig grease.
Yeah.
Pig fat.
Cute.
Y'all know which one it was. I'm pretty sure it was 1907 because it came out chopped. Right? Remember, it came out chopped, and it was just.
It's hard to remember.
And it was getting all over our fingers, and it was good stuff. Anyway. We ate the ribs, which they have baby back ribs and they have spare ribs, and I told them I want a half slab of ribs, so I got. I'm pretty sure we got baby backs. So we eat the ribs. The ribs were nice and tender, came right off the bone. Didn't need sauce, but we put a little sauce on there because they got their own sauce. Their sauces were. I didn't try anything but the original because I didn't want spicy. The other 2 were spicy. They got the ribs, so everybody's having ribs on the table. And
Sarah said, "What'd you say about the ribs?"
Oh, I thought they were the best ribs I've ever had.
Best ribs she ever had.
Better than Sonny's even.
Oh, come on.
Whoa.
Calling out names.
Whoa.
Oh, are we not allowed to
No,
do
it's
that?
fine. You're fine.
She just said
You're fine.
all across YouTube that those ribs at Arthur Bryant's in Kansas City are better than Sonny's barbecue ribs.
And I love Sonny's.
They live in the Florida area, and they go to Sonny's quite a bit because there's Sonny's down there. So I'm just saying that's her opinion. We'll find out because we're going to pass a Sonny's on the way home, and we'll probably stop in there and get some ribs. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to disagree with her.
What did you think about the ribs?
I'm pretty sure that the ribs are close to being the best ribs that we've had so far. Tender ribs.
Mm-hmm.
They were tender and came right off the bone.
And juicy.
There was one other rib that we had that was similar or maybe a little bit better, but this isn't the #1 place. I'm still in Wichita with Station 8 barbecue because they were off the hook. Mm-hmm. So What did I have? Let's see. Let's go through our ratings and we'll go from there. So we're talking about ratings. So we got my ratings. I'm gonna go to my ratings first, and then we'll talk about her ratings, and then we'll finish with Cole and his pulled pork sandwich, because I know he has an opinion about it. My ratings as of Saturday was Station 8 Smokehouse, that's Wichita, Martin's Barbecue in Nashville, 1907 Barbecue in Little Rock, Rendezvous in Memphis, Whole Hog Cafe in Tulsa, and Sugar's Ribs in Chattanooga. That was my rating. Now I take Arthur Bryant here, and I'm putting them behind 1907 in 4th place for a couple reasons. One, because they ran out of chicken, so we didn't get to try their chicken. So, and two, I was a little bit pressured at the menu line. I went in there and the dude was like, "We got this, this, and that," and I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll have some of this, this, and that." And then I moved along, and it was like asking questions. It was a little bit.
It was a little
stressful,
harsh.
but they're nice people. They stay busy in there all the time, so they're trying to move the line all the time. So I get it. So that's my ratings. So basically, we're putting them 4th after 1907, which bumps Rendezvous into 5th, which is hard for me to do, and then that meets Whole Hog Cafe and Sugar's Ribs. I'll have it on the screen. Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna agree with you, and I'm gonna put them 4th because I still think Martin's is.
So she says she's agreeing with me, but her
4th.
list isn't the same as mine, so she doesn't agree with me.
Number 4 is the same, and number 7 is the same.
So basically, she's putting it. She has Martin's Barbecue in Nashville 3rd, and Whole Hog in
4th. So now it's 5th.
And where was that? Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
They were 4th, so she's putting this place here in between. In 4th place, so puts Whole Hog 5th, and that puts Rendezvous 6th, and Sugar's Ribs 7th.
Whole Hog is a little rough.
Yeah, so Whole Hog's a little rough. All right, so that's our ratings. I'll put them on the screen. And then for the first time on the trip, we had pulled pork on the plate. So we have our pulled pork expert on the scene. Cole, what'd you think about the pulled pork?
What'd you think?
First off, your first impression, and then how you feel after you ate.
At first, I thought it was kind of weird because they soaked it like in the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And it made it was like a lot different than other barbecues.
Yeah.
But I liked how it tasted a lot better.
So yeah, so it was kind of it looked different when you look at it. It's like it's got an orange color to it because that's the way their barbecue sauce is.
It's kind of soupy.
But that's because when they make it, they keep it hot in the cooker, pre-soaked in their barbecue sauce. So it's different than just getting a pulled pork and then adding sauce to it. So that's the first impression, which is always different.
And this place, the one thing they had number 1 here, coleslaw.
We ain't got the coleslaw yet.
How was the coleslaw?
We ain't got to the coleslaw. We're talking about pulled pork.
I know.
Pulled pork. Cole, my nephew back here, he takes a bite of it and didn't realize how hot it was, and instantly he's like, "I better wait," because they keep it hot. So if you want hot pulled pork, come down here to Kansas City and get it. And it probably tasted good because their sauce, I didn't taste it, but their sauce is really good.
It was really good. I tried it.
So if you put that on pulled pork, it's gonna taste good. However, he went on to eating his mom's ribs. What do you think about what do you think about the ribs?
It was a lot better than the pulled pork.
A lot better. Why was it better?
I feel like the texture was better and the taste. Like I just like the taste better.
So here, let me explain. Let me just say what I think I heard at the table while we was in there. I Cole sat back from the table and had a moment, a life-changing moment. And he's like, I used to be a pulled pork man, but now I think I'm turning into a rib man. I think I heard something like that.
I did hear him say that.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's growing up. He's growing up in the world. So now he's moving on to ribs. Real men eat meat off of the bone. I'm just saying. All right. So Sarah likes the ribs. Best ribs she's ever had.
And don't forget the potato casserole.
All right,
That was
okay. So
awesome.
We're moving on to sides now.
so now we're going to move on to the sides.
Yeah.
Coleslaw.
It was so good.
That coleslaw, we like coleslaw if it's made right. Obviously, it can be made wrong.
And we said before, we normally like different kinds of coleslaw.
We do.
But this one we agreed was good.
This coleslaw was
For
something.
both.
Because it not only is it's got different kinds of cabbage shredded up in there, but it's got some good spice to it. But it's a vinegar. It's a little
like
bit more
sweet
vinegary
vinegar.
than like sweet
I don't
vinegar
even
flavored.
know
It
what
was
to call it.
yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I think it was like a double life-changing moment for Cole because he tried the coleslaw and he was like, "Whoa!" Right. So
And Cole knows coleslaw.
yeah, Cole
Coleslaw back there.
Cole
is an
has
expert.
Cole has come to Kansas City and has entered a new dimension to his
Changed his
life, and it'll probably stick with him forever. He'll
Yeah.
probably have dreams about it. All right, so then we had the beans.
The baked beans were
Baked
really
beans, literally, they have chunks of pulled pork in the baked beans. Can't go wrong making baked beans with pork in it, with pork like pig in it. Right, so those are good. Did you like the baked beans, all y'all?
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Were they the best baked beans you ever had in your life?
Yes.
Probably.
And they weren't thick.
Right.
Yeah.
They were liquidy, but not too liquidy.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think
Saucy.
they weren't thick enough because
Yeah. Was
yeah,
it?
they got on. They would drip on my shirt too easily. I can't get them to my mouth before
Okay.
it
So
falls
we
off.
should get bibs when you come here.
Bibs. All right, so then somebody ordered a potato casserole, something off the menu,
Which we never get.
which Cole may or may not be able to tell us how they tasted, but we'll
How'd they
leave that.
taste, Cole?
Yeah, we'll leave that between him and his mom because that probably is going to turn into a private conversation.
Yeah.
But Sarah ate them and Pam ate them. I didn't taste them.
They were pretty good.
Were they good?
Yeah.
They were very good.
It was-
Not as good as Cracker Barrel's potato casserole.
That's a breakfast place.
Yeah, but they serve potato
Yeah,
casserole.
okay.
at Cracker
I would
Barrel.
say it's better than. I don't.
Do you think it was better?
I don't
than
care for the Cracker Barrel potato.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really.
Why
like
are
it,
these
so this
people
is-
talking about Cracker Barrel on a barbecue review?
I know it's not a barbecue place, but they have good
That's the
potato
comparison.
casserole.
All I wanted to know is,
It was really good.
do you think they could possibly take the place of macaroni and cheese?
Oh.
Oh no.
All right,
No,
see, that's
not
why
at
that's
all.
how you talk about a barbecue review. You don't talk about Cracker Barrel. You don't talk about some other stuff. It's a barbecue review and what goes with it.
Okay.
All right. So that's where we are. You guys got the ratings. We're in Kansas City. We've had a good barbecue, really good barbecue supper.
Wait,
And we had
It
special
was-
guests.
Oh yeah, and we had special guests crash the party.
and it was t-shirt worthy.
It was t-shirt worthy. I got a t-shirt, one t-shirt, so that'll last for as long as t-shirts last. And this is actually day 7. Today is day 7, right?
Of the barbecue.
Of the barbecue adventure, the Great BBQ Adventure, day 7. Took yesterday off because we were doing personal stuff, family stuff. Now we're on day 7 of the journey, and tomorrow is day 8 of the journey. And you guys can tune in with that
Going to
video. And my wife and I are headed to Branson, Missouri, and we'll be eating some barbecue down there. It looked like it's on the list as Big D's barbecue, so we'll see if that stays the same unless we find something. If we get a tip between here and there that something's better than Big D's, we'll probably change. But we're gonna go to Big D's. Oh, by the way, shout out to my cousin's husband, John, because we were gonna go somewhere else, and he reminded us about this here place, and he was like, "Oh, you got to go over there." And I was like, "Well, okay, but if it's not good, I'm gonna call you out on YouTube." But he knew
was
it
an
wasn't gonna be.
excellent
It was
tip.
an
It
excellent
was
tip,
good.
so we're gonna give him the credit. So thanks, John, for that. Tip, that burnt end tip. All right, so we're out of here. We're gonna see y'all in Branson, and say bye to them because
They're going home.
we're leaving them here.
Happy
And,
barbecuing.
and we'll catch you the next time. See you, man.
Bye.